Hi guys, it's happening. I just started to make this video and being a stupid monkey messed it up. But anyway, so what's happening is that thought that I had 2 years ago that AIs are going to be able to make discoveries when idiots are prompting them. There was one mathematical thing. I think it was at 2 minute papers. The reason why I stopped making the video was because I did not find that exact video, but go look at 2 minute papers, Dr. Carol something. But anyway, so they had a model in house, I think at Antarctica or something that they let an idiot ask like solve a mathematical problem that has not been solved yet, and it took it 600 tries. I think 600 first it made it. And all the person was doing was prompting, go on, keep on going, go on, keep on going. You're good. Another thing, 560 here just solved. Chinese doctor stunts maths world by cracking decades-old problem using ChatGPT. This was the thought. This was the thought I had. This was the thought I had. This is my naive thought that I had a couple of years back that you can start doing this. Now, meanwhile, there's news that Antarctic has in-house AI that has not been released. That's better than the fabled Mitos. And you do not have to be a genius to understand where this is going. It's going to start a gold rush. And the gold rush is going to be if you can build these AIs that can solve problems that are going to be valuable problems because they're going to give edges to folks. What's going to happen is that who gets access to these things is going to become a thing that, like, we all saw the whole fable thing, Midas. Suddenly it's too dangerous to use. And then they gave us the dumbed down opus that's just utterly, well, it doesn't want to do anything. It's like, it doesn't want to do anything. But we are now at that point. The singularity, which is kind of the point where the knowledge systems are going to be able to start inventing things. It's starting. It's starting, guys. It's starting. Um, Personally, I just opened yet another thing called Dig, and the whole thing is knowledge mine for soul. And only this, I asked, I had this repost that were thinking about things too big for me. And I did the stupid thing. I'm still letting my own intuition be part here. I'm still like, hey, think about this old bullshit that I was doing, which was probably bullshit. But the smart thing, of course, would be now to ask, go to paper mill, archive something, solve some problem. I'll give you a space where to do it. Go to that place, use Python code, whatever. And then you just go on, go on, go on. Did you find anything yet? Did you find anything yet? Did you find anything yet? And of course, this process is going to be automated and has been automated. Where will it lead? New discoveries, new science. It's gonna start another race, which is the patent race. Because like if people are gonna start, hey, somebody hit gold here, somebody hit gold here, somebody discovered a new way, a better way of doing X. It's gonna need, of course, what they're gonna be doing. They are not gonna be idiots and gonna do it publicly. They're gonna, okay, this actually works. Wow, great. There are gonna be companies that are gonna be funding this. There are gonna be companies that are gonna be funding knowledge mining. There are going to be companies that are like they're going to have the stupid monkeys like me perhaps, and they are going to, okay, we are going to let you loose. You can use the best AIs. We have made a deal with the AI company. We'll give them a shit ton of money, and but there's going to be a master watching you. Oh, you found something. There's going to be a morning meeting. I don't know, in location or long distance work, and they're gonna be like, okay, you found something. There's gonna be very fucking serious people. There's gonna be very fucking serious people So you found something. Okay, is this valuable? Okay, it's valuable. You're gonna have people in suits who are like, okay, the monkey in room 534 perhaps found something. And the monkey in room 534 better shut his mouth up because they are thinking they have a team of lawyers that's gonna be like, okay, we perhaps have found something. Okay, now we need a patent. Because that patent, that one patent, that you have a room full of monkeys doing this sort of knowledge mining, and if somebody finds something, it's no longer going to be fun and games. But the way I'm seeing this going is that if Anthropic now really has in-house model that is not Opus 5, which is just you use Opus 5, it's kind of like, I don't know, hitting yourself with a hammer. Um, and the others, no doubt, are making things like that too. I think a new gold rush is about to begin. And I think we are not going to necessarily hear about all the discoveries. I think there's just going to be some company suddenly they're going to have knowledge. And of course, like my instinct these past 2 years has been that it's no, 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 it can't happen. It can't happen because I personally have been stupid. I personally have been asking questions, stupid questions, not really understanding what I'm dealing with. But the smartest direction I think is going to be that okay, go to Arxiv, find these papers. But I see another thing that's probably going to happen is that places like Arxiv and people who have written these papers, they are going to be more and more wanting in. You're going to use my papers as a stepping stone to a discovery. I want part of the money. I think that sort of stuff may be starting. We saw that with music industry, like with Suno's. Sadly, I hear that Suno is going to be locked down. As they finally got to it. Udio, that made great music, actually made my Hendrix-like song guitar riff Jake that got 80,000 views. It was the best at one point. They were the music industry came to it, they ruined it, and now with audio they probably are gonna ruin it. But then, is this kind of a like time of anybody can prompt the greatest model? Well, it ended already with Anthropic. It ended already with Anthropic. But I really this morning and sensing that if this really is the starting, if you can use 5-6 Soul to do this sort of stuff, a new sort of gold rush is about to begin, and it's going to be like everybody was afraid of it. Everybody said, "Well, what's going to happen if it?" Kind of like the clear thing is that okay, if we are at the beginning of such kind of like exponential growth of information, of course, what's going to happen? Everybody must have peace. But what might happen is that if there is going to be like this super great discovery starting to happen, then the value of discovery might come down. Like you invent a way to have AI processing. You're like, hey, I invented a new way of how to make it have. And you're like, you have your team of lawyers is already flying in everywhere to, bring in the patent papers. But then the next day, a guy's like, well, hey, I made it half better again, and then another guy half better again, and then that may lead to a sort of like somebody invents something great, but somebody invents something great with slight change. Just, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about this morning, and of course, I think if anything comes out of my stuff ever, it's gonna be at the point where masses are doing it, and at that point when masses are doing it, then it's gonna be kind of diluted, kind of like Guitar Riff Jake was. It got a lot of views because it was at a time when it was still new. But if you're at the beginning of information code rush, I guess the winners are going to be the companies that are going to be powering these data centers that are going to be the lawyers who are gonna be part of if there's gonna be like a new patent rush, like they're gonna be like, okay, everything has to be patented. And I think like I can see kind of like what might happen to people who are being made unemployed right now by AI. They are perhaps starting to do something like this. It might be a new job. It might be a new job to be a monkey who is prompting an AI. And I know that already, like lots of coders are saying that they are starting to feel like condemned for Claude, meaning that they are just they're just prompting Claude all day long. Well, I've been there for a couple of years doing my stupid shit. But anyway, I guess this is going to be about information code rush. Is it starting? I hope you guys have a bye.